know, guys. I don't know. Maybe I think it might be VTube Studio. I don't know. Can you guys see me now? Man, OBS sucks. Is it working? Maybe it's working now. Okay, my bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's VTube Studio or it might be OBS because I don't know. Both of these things fucking suck. Yay! Good job. Okay, I don't know where I was at in my story, but basically that's how I met Unity, and it was really cute. Hi, Aliza! So basically, yeah. The two major things we talked about is how I met Unity and also why Instagram sucks. So yeah, those are my main points of contention, and then maybe we can chat a little bit about over-tourism in Japan, which is really what I wanted to speak about anyways. But I did want your opinions on Instagram. I don't know how many of you use Instagram and like how you feel about it. Darby! Damn, missed it. No, we're still going, right? It's still working, right? I don't know. My VTube Studio, I see the VTube Studio or OBS, but something here sucks. I don't know what it is. IG is a disaster. Oh my god, thank you. Actually, yeah, because Darby makes a lot of reels as well. And that, kids, is how I met your mother. For real. Although I'm the mummy in the situation. Yeah, like Instagram, like before, a few years ago anyways, like it was super consistent. Like you would get around the amount of engagement and likes and blah blah blah, and like it was like steady, and you would slowly just get more, and like if you posted good content you would get more, if you posted bad content you would get less. But now it feels just like a lottery. Like I feel like everything is turning into gacha. And like, you know, like gacha games and fucking Labubu, everything's about gambling. So they changed the algorithm to be very similar to TikTok, I think. Back in, like for TikTok, it was like you post something, and then depending on how much engagement or how many people like it in the first few seconds, they'll decide whether to push your video or not. And I believe that Instagram actually did take this similar algorithm, which sucks because it just means that there's no consistency. So, and like sometimes I'll post stuff and it's not at an optimal time, like maybe people are sleeping, and so Instagram won't push it, and it's like I don't want stuff to be pushed or not. Like I just want the people that follow me to be able to see what I'm posting. So yeah, there's a lot of big problems with the Instagram algorithm. I mean, Meta in general is a fucking shit show right now, so it does make sense. But it's really annoying if you're a creator or like you have a business and that uses Instagram, because a lot of people's businesses kind of started failing since they started messing around with the algorithm. And now as well, it's more focused on making reels, and I do like making reels sometimes, but honestly it takes like fucking 8 times as long as just posting a fucking picture. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to make fucking reels all the time. Let's see. They constantly change the algorithm. I have 9.2k followers, but 400k views over the last month. 59k accounts reached. No, this is exactly it. Hi, Leo. Yeah, it's like it doesn't make any sense, and like it doesn't matter how many followers you have anymore. Like they don't show it to your fucking followers, and that's evident whenever I open my feed. I want to see my friends, what my friends are doing, and it always shows me this fucking awful fucking reels from random people or like random stuff. It doesn't show me any of the shit that I followed. Instagram is so random. Oh my god, Toil! Arigato! Thank you! That really helps to grow the community of angry Instagram users. Thank you! You're the best. Instagram is so random, and you're right about it feeling like a lottery. Yeah, like one of the videos I posted last month, like a stupid magical girl one, it got 1 million views and 100,000k likes. And then I posted a very similar video, and it got like 800 likes. And I'm like, huh, okay. I would rather actually just have everything consistent and have every video make around, you know, like 2,000 likes, and you know, it doesn't have to be a crazy amount of views, but I would honestly fucking rather everything be consistent than just like people seeing 5% of the stuff I'm posting. I would rather have less likes, but everything be more consistent, if that makes sense. Sandy said, I saw someone explain how they grew on TikTok. They said you need to post 20 to 25 videos a day. Oh my god. I remember back in the day, I was posting on Instagram every single day. Like, I don't know how the fuck I was doing that, because Jesus Christ, this is not the same brain that I was using to post every day. Recently, it's got really bad. I've been so unmotivated. I've been posting like every 4 days now. And it's like, again, I also just want to post things that I personally like. So I've been caring less and less about engagement and likes and shit like that. But it's annoying because it does tie into like my, you know, like my other business stuff. Like I get business through Instagram. So I have to somehow try to keep it relevant while at the same time keeping true to the things I like. It's very difficult. It's a lot of social, My said, it's a lot of social media algorithms as a whole. YouTube and, wait, where did you go? Oh, YouTube and Twitter can be pretty bad. Yeah, Twitter is awful. Like every day, I get like 4 DMs in Japanese about like scams. It's pretty fucking wild. Oh my god, Darby, thank you. Yeah, I remember stream goals. Actually, I'm starting to learn how to do things by myself, but I'll still need you forever. Yay, you guys are the best, honestly. Yeah, like Twitter, every day I have a bunch of DMs that are like scams, tons of them, and like asking about like crypto and stuff like that on Twitter. So that's already fucking bad. Twitter is a cesspool in general because of just how like it pushes right-wing content. I think I mentioned before, it's better now, but there was this time when like it would push videos of people getting straight up murdered to me. Like I witnessed people getting murdered. I was like, Jesus Christ. And so that's pretty messed up, actually. But I think Twitter got slightly better recently. And like, here's the thing: is like I was gonna stop using Twitter, but Meta is the same. Like Meta is also getting rid of all of their like safeguards and against hate speech. So basically, they're all the fucking same now. I've been meaning to use Blue Sky, but I honestly did not have enough room on my phone for all these apps. Hi, Fixer Kanji. Angel God said, Twitter is the only app where I was able to grow with the algorithm. Twitter is also, good thing I will say about Twitter is that you can grow organically. Like, I will post something, it will get traction, and then people will follow me. Whereas Instagram is not always like that. I don't know. Honestly, on Instagram, my followers don't really grow at all unless I post a reel that goes viral. Then it will go, then it will actually grow. Which is weird because every day I wake up and I have a bunch of new followers, but it never, like, goes up, if that makes sense. Like, I think there is something seriously wrong with it. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, I stayed the same amount of followers for such a long time despite gaining so many. So it seems like I was gaining and losing the same amount it just doesn't make sense. Like something's wrong. Or here's what we said, ironic how they're encouraging you to stay relevant even if posting relevant stuff is what it takes. Oh my god, the struggle, for real. And I don't want to keep posting like dumb shit. Like I want to post the things that I personally like. I don't want to just post like viral sound clips and stuff. Like I don't want to just post fucking brain rot, even though the last thing I posted was definitely brain rot. Oh my god, Angel got said, oh my god, I also get the Japanese DMs and don't even live in Japan. No way. I thought that was just because I live in Japan. That's wild. I get them by text message too, actually. Glitch said, that reminds me, I still need to make a maid version of Deimos. Oh my god, that would be so cute. You should do it. Hi, Moni. I love your VTuber model. Hi. Oh, thank you. I really do like her. I want to use her more. I'm going to use her again soon, and we're going to play web fishing and and yeah, it would be really, really, really cozy, really, really fun. I've been playing a little bit more web fishing recently. Just, I don't know what happened recently, but my mental health was just not great. Even though I got a new job and everything, I'm not sure what it was. Maybe just being busy, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling great, so I was playing a lot of web fishing. My said, I've been receiving those too. There are bots that mimic other users' accounts, saying stuff like "deito shitai da kedo." Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of those on Instagram. They'll mail me and they're like, "Hey, I was too shy to speak to you on my other account, but please DM me." And it's like trying to scout, like trying to get you to join their OnlyFans. It's really fucking pathetic, actually. Lekio said, "There's been lots of posts on Instagram saying this is how to use the algorithm." And there was a new change to algorithm every 2 months. Yeah, I honestly gave up because, like, I don't want to be beholden to an algorithm. I want to post a picture of my outfit, and if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, you tell me to fuck off, like the good old days. Like the good old days. Darby said, my IG DMs are full of corn bots and fake sneaker resellers. Oh, I don't have the sneaker resellers, but I do have like Hermes and like other luxury, like some of them mail me and they're like, I have a whole factory and I sell designer goods. Would you like to buy some or some shit like that? Leo said, oh my god, I had the same with very violent videos. I don't want to see that. Oh my god, thank god. Like, not, I'm sorry that you went through that, but I thought it was just me. I was on Twitter last year, maybe the start of last year, when this all went down. There was just like a few days where there was just like no fucking moderation on Twitter, and I saw someone get stabbed to death, and I was confused because it was like a CCTV, but it was a very real video, and it was really disgusting, and it scarred me, and yeah. So I'm a little bit more careful now. Toyo said it should be a trend to go back to our old platforms like MySpace. That would honestly be really cozy. My biggest problem with MySpace is I don't want to fucking rank my friends. Like, what was that about? When I had to say which of my friends was like number one or whatever. That was awful. If they removed that, and then, because I do miss the customization. I think this is something that they're missing out on, because I would pay money if I could make my Instagram light blue, you know? Like, they're actually missing out. Like, they can make a lot of money if they let you customize, put like a song on your page, the color, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Darby said, I post on IG 6 times a week because I have brands watching. I watch your videos a lot, actually. Darby makes videos about sneakers, and it's not at all anything I know anything about, but I'm just like, I always watch them because it's really interesting just seeing another subculture that I'm not a part of, and your video is actually really, really good, and yeah. So I know what you mean, like if you want to keep getting sponsorships, you have to keep posting, but then particularly when it's reels, one reel will get like 10,000 views and one reel will get like 2 views. I don't know, it sucks. Angela said, oh my god, I love how customizable MySpace was. We need to bring it back. Yeah, no, that was the best part. I think people love customization and customizing shit. Like, that's why like Deco is so popular, and like Animal Crossing was popular because you could put your own kind of spin on it. I think if they made a new social media that you could customize a little bit more, that's what kids give it the edge over the others. Because I went on Blue Sky, but it looks about the same as like everything else, so like I immediately got bored. Tom was smart to bail early. Tom was great, honestly. Isa said, I wish there was a way to approve followers without having a locked account. Oh my god, like I have an issue with like weird like sock fetish people and fur coat fetish people, which is strange. If I could block those. Ace, hi, yahoo! I have ads. Oh, hold on, sorry. Welcome. We're discussing how much Instagram sucks. Darby said, I'm sorry you weren't feeling great. Yeah, it happens. I don't know. My mental health is usually very good, but it's been a very hard couple of years for me, and I'm doing my best, and yeah, that's all we can do, really. Web fishing is relaxing. Oh my god, web fishing is the best. Maybe we can web fish. Tomorrow I get home from work at like 10 p.m. So maybe if if you guys want. We wouldn't be able to stream till like 11. We could webfish a little bit. Ozzy said the heat is murder, honestly. It really is. It's disgusting. Like, if you guys are in Japan right now, if you guys are not in Japan right now, then good. The Donkamer is awful. It's like, I'm constantly moist. A said, I get those scams on Twitter and they always go, line to arimasu ka? And I'm just like, oh my god, you want my line? No! No, Ace. You're the prime target demographic. Stop. Oh my god, you get scam kawaii pages that want you to be an ambassador. Oh my god, every fucking day. Like Kawaii-fi, I think it's called. Those motherfuckers. And like jewelry brands. They're like, we're looking for ambassadors. All you have to do is sign up and pay for shipping. Like, that's a scam. Well, here's what we said. Can we get back to the roots and have a chronological feed? Man, those were the good days. I swear to God. Like, not even for my own content. I just want to see what my friends are doing. And I'm sad when, like, I'll go on my friend's page and I've missed a really sick post. And it was just, Instagram never showed it to me because it was showing me another fucking World War III meme or something of someone I don't even follow. I miss Tumblr. Sad Tumblr girls forever. I think, like, there's an emo to kawaii pipeline that I think a lot of us followed. A said, I like my Twitter feed, it's all Evangelion. Yeah, my feed is like that too, like very blue and white, which is also kind of annoying because then I'm like, oh, there needs to be like a sub tab or something where you can just post random pictures. There should be another tab. You should have your main feed, and they should have another one where you can just post like random stuff. Because I want to post like random shit, but I don't want to miss out my feed. And another thing is, like, if you post something and it does bad, it can tank the algorithm for you. And if you keep posting stuff that doesn't get a lot of traction, they'll just completely kill your engagement. Like, I know someone who used to do pretty well on Instagram, but then they started posting stuff that wasn't as great, and now, like, they get, like, 4 likes in every picture, as opposed to, like, 400. That's scary. I don't know. Like, I don't care about the numbers so much. I just want to be able to continue engaging in the community that we have built. My said, bruh, here's the thing, they make these scams so easy to detect. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, it's so obviously a scam. I think of it, like, I think about this a lot, because I watch, like, a lot of these catfish shows. I'm like, man, I would be great at scamming people. Oh, people do still use Tumblr, it's true. But the DM some of my friends get, it's like asking for used socks and feet pics. Yeah, I told you before, but I don't really get asked for feet pics because I have ugly feet. But I do get, I get a lot of people asking to buy my panties, and I'm like, how much? No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Sinus said web fishing. Yes, bitch. Let's fucking web fish. Let me know when you're free. Don't clip that chat. Don't clip that chat. Mimi said, oh yeah, suffered from heat fatigue today, having like 2 days off. Oh my god. Yeah. Stay safe, Mimi. It's really, really bad. Like, I've just been wearing a hat and having a parasol, and my main thing in this heat is just taking everything really slowly. Like, I don't care if I'm late. Honestly, I just want to live. Ozzy Osan said, immature giggle. Ha, moist. You literally are 5 years old. A said, I get DMs asking for my feet pics. I don't even post. It's me! I'm DMing you asking for feet pics. For I know, I could be Sashel or some other biblically accurate angel with no feet. Hello, Andre. Nice and cool in Chile and Australia. I'm fucking jealous. Jesus. Isa said, the algo should never punish someone for underperforming. No, for real though. It's like, let me be ugly and uninteresting for a couple of days. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I want to post a picture of something that I think is cool, but I know it won't get that many likes. So I'm like, well, guess I'll just show it to my cat. IG got mad I used a death metal song for an unboxing. Like, really mad. Damn. That sucks. Meg said, why do you always have meetings right after the stream starts? No! Quit your job. Ozzy said, hope everyone's feeling good. I'm so dead this week. I'm already getting ready for bed. Yeah, it's just the weather is bad. I don't know, it's gonna be like this for 3 months. So buck up, buttercups. In my gaming room, which is where I'm now, there is no aircon. So I'm surviving on vibes. I will immediately take a shower after this. Sandy said, there is so much I miss about Tumblr, like following counts not being public, long posts, chronological feed. Honestly, I don't know why we all moved away from Tumblr. I think because I joined Facebook after that, and that's because my mom made me. Like, fucking boomers on her Facebook, I swear to God. Like, she physically forced me to make a Facebook just so I could see her friend, or her friends could see me or something. I didn't really get it. And then I just kind of got fucking stuck on there. Facebook sucked. It's so boring. My said, man, this is bullshit. Don't ask me for feet pics. My show us your feet. Do not sell your panties ever. Don't tell me what to do. I have never. I think I'm past the point now of doing that kind of stuff. I feel like if I was gonna do that kind of stuff, it probably would have been like 10 years ago and not now. Lich said, I agree with web fishing. Yes, let's play some web fishing. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. That'd be really exciting. Sancti said, there were toxic communities for sure, but it was way more about interaction. I think just at that time, MySpace, it was toxic because the internet was toxic. Everyone was watching fucking Jeffree Star and what's the other, Shane Dawson, and it was very like edgy and shit like that. I think that if we had MySpace now, it would be much better, personally. Time to start snorting dehydrated Pocari sweats. Fucking hell. Meg said, I'm gonna put you on mute, but stay in the stream. Okay, I'll jiggle for you. Jiggle. I'm your little jester. Tumblr scares me now. Everyone's a little too mean. I think TikTok's like that. Like TikTok, nothing scares me, but TikTok scares me. I told you guys I didn't really post on TikTok a lot. I posted 5 videos. One of them got 1.5 million views. No one watched any of the other ones. I posted one of me having a picnic, and the Japanese high school boy said I had fat arms. I just never posted again. I was like, damn. Okay. Darby, isn't that just salt? Yeah, actually. You might be onto something there. Gremlin bond activated. My, for the record, please don't show us your feet. Don't listen, my. They're a hater. Leo said, Tumblr was also nice because it was more focused on people's hobbies and interests and less on everyone's lives. Yeah, everything's very like lifestyle based now. I guess people are living vicariously through other people. I don't know. I don't remember what I used to post on Tumblr. It was mostly just like emo music lyrics and me talking about my day at school or something like that. TikTok is full of idiots. Every time I interact with someone, I lose brain cells. My place of fate. I am no hater. I think Ace is reverse psychologying you to showing your feet. Glitch said, I decided to design my maid version, so I'm multitasking and also disassociating badly. I'm still listening, however. Damn, you can do like 8 things at once. I can barely do one. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so that is why I don't like Instagram. Will I keep posting? Yes, but I just care a lot less, and I have been posting a lot less as well. Maybe like every 4 days or something. I want to make more reels from home now, but reels take so fucking long. I'm like, Jesus. I like now. Back in the day, you could just post like a grainy picture and people would like it. Now you have to be like a movie director, an editor, a lighting guy. You need like all these fucking skills. You need to know about the current music and trends. I need to be on my phone 24/7 because I I might like use a soundbite that's like old now or something. Sina said, I was terrified on posting online because of the locales thing happening at the time. I think it's much better now. And I think the sheer volume of people posting their J fashion, like, they can't hate all of us. The locale thing, I feel like it's mostly over. Like, I lived that hell. But, I mean, it's just like, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Like, whatever. I just got an ad in Korean. Hold on, everyone. I don't speak Korean. How did I get here? They're really fucking trying everything, aren't they? My said, look, I'm not the kind of person, but would wanna post my feet, okay? So you can relax. But 10,000 yen is 10,000 yen. Yeah, I think I would do a lot of things for 10,000 yen. Isa said, the NYC influencers who got mad were puppeted by one woman who wrote their handbook, basically. Damn. Leo said, and yeah, it's so easy to find people with similar interests. I mean, that's why I like Instagram. Is because like that's how I found most of my friends. Because like it's through like fashion hashtags. And like, do hashtags even work anymore? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what the fuck is going on any given time anymore? Anyway, enough feet talks. No. More feet talk. It's I can't escape. I'm so serious. I'm being held hostage by the Korean ad. Oh my god, what is this stream? This is so funny. Like you said, it's funny. There's people who were digging for those early 2000 digital camera mirror pics with flash on. Oh my god, those were the days. And like, I don't know, something about MySpace, it was like everyone, looking back, everything was so stylish without us meaning to. Like, that was the stylish part, that we weren't trying, and yet somehow it still looked really, really sick. Now everyone's trying a little bit too hard, maybe, and that's why it doesn't look as good. Dazai said, I love your VTuber model, it's cute. Thank you! I really, really like her. The boobs are a little bit too big, but what are you gonna do, you know? Isa said, oh, Ace is back. You escaped. Hashtags supposedly don't matter as much as a general keyword to use in the oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That's why people post like keywords underneath, right? But isn't the whole point of hashtags that it's a key? Like, I fucking give up. Jesus. Is that why? Okay, I'm gonna start doing that from now. Thank you, Alyssa. Alyssa knows everything. Jesus. Imagine being that smart. SEO is an even more annoying beast. I don't even know this stuff. Like, I just post on Instagram, but now you have to not only be a movie director, photo and video editor, music producer, lightings guy, you also need a fucking degree in marketing. It sucks. Jesus. The Virgin Facebook versus the GigaChat OG RuneScape. Hi, Geodes. Leo said, who drew your VTuber model? Okay, this model is drawn by Gejraji. I'll put his name in the chat. He is now a Chica idol, and he is also very, very cute. So you should go follow him. He's really, really nice, and he did a really good job on my model, actually. And in general, he's just a sweetheart. Lico's here! Yahoo! You guys were on Tumblr being emo. I was on Nation States being cool nerdy by the RuneScape noobs. Oh my god. While we were posting out selfies, there was this whole fucking nerd war going on. Jesus. Overtourism in Japan will not be discussed. Oh fucking yeah, that's why we're gonna talk about that now. Twitter is how I found Capsule Money back in the day. I'm sorry. I remember like my Twitter used to be a lot more unhinged. I feel like I toned it down recently. I want to get back to that level of unhinged. But I remember when people would follow me, I'm like, oh, where did you find me from? People like, Twitter. I'm like, oh, fucking sorry. my. Don't think we didn't forget about the feet thing, my. Thank you, you're the best. I wish it would let me heart, but it doesn't let me fucking heart the thing. Jesus. My the best. Woo! Check Discord for my feedbacks. Yeah, I do really recommend Gedraji. He has also his illustration page, but he's a Chica idol now, so I don't know if he has much time anymore. But I feel like illustration is still his main passion. So if you want, yeah, if you want a VTuber model like this, he does a lot of different designs. So yeah. Sleep well, my, we love you. I love you, I love you, my, I love you. Gedraji has, Alicia said, Gedraji has an ACDC Rack collab collection. He does! And it's actually really cool. It's very like neutral toned, and it's like very grunge Y2K. I really like it. Like, not for me personally, but I think the style itself is really, really, really cool. And he did a really good job with designing. Like, you can tell his main is illustration. We can't hang out anymore since he become a Chica idol. He's not allowed to have friends that are women. So I haven't seen him in like quite a while. Yeah, Mai's the best. Mai is actually an angel. Toil said, I never had Twitter or Facebook. I'm a ghost. I mean, probably for the best. Honestly, I still do use Facebook to keep up with my family, but Jesus Christ, some of the shit that you see on there, and it is mostly just bots. It's bots and old people talking to the bots. It's the fucking full circle of hell in there. Liko said, I found the bond from Instagram. We spoke about the penguin run toys from the 90s. Oh my god, I remember that. Remember when I couldn't remember the toy, like the penguin run toy, and I was describing it, and then you're the person that found the picture of it. That's how we met. Yeah, you raised me pretty hard with the penguin toy. But yes, anyway, we were supposed to talk about overtourism, so maybe we'll talk about that a little bit. So obviously Japan does have a problem with overtourism, and like people in Japan, particularly Japanese people, are very angry about tourists. And again, since I've been in Japan for 10 years, the attitude to foreigners has changed a lot, like more negatively. So I want to talk a little bit about that because it's really sad. Like, I think it's really sad. Like, I would say pro-tourism, mostly because it would be kind of hypocritical for me to say that we shouldn't let foreigners in the country when I myself am a foreigner. And also because like the economy depends on it. Like, Japan doesn't export a lot of stuff. Maybe like electronics and soy. So yeah, I don't know what the plan is about, like, if they don't want the tourism. I don't really know the alternative, honestly. Rolling Rock said, Twitter is getting unusable for thoughtful conversation. Also true. I think Japan should require 2-hour calls to get a tourist visa about etiquette. Oh my god. No, I think this is a good point. Like, because a lot of people's issues is that, oh, well, like, the tourists, they don't know, like, our rules, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay. If you went to, like, for example, a Middle Eastern country, you wouldn't automatically know the rules. Like, well, like, there must be a lot of things. Like, oh, for example, a lot of places I couldn't wear my hair if I'm going to, like, a mosque or something. And that's something you gotta look up, right? And it's hard to know exactly, right? There's a lot of things, different cultural things. It's not just Japan. Like, annoying thing is people sometimes act like Japan is the only country that has unspoken cultural rules, but I feel like it's the same for every country. It's the same in England. And if these rules keep being broken, do something about it. Like, I suggest giving everyone a little, like, pamphlet or flyer on the plane, on any plane that flies into Japan. Have one in the airplane, you know, that little, like, thing in the chair, the little net, put it in there and just be like, oh, some things you should know if you come to Japan, like maybe take off your shoes before you go in here, or like it's going to be hard to go to an onsen if you have a tattoo, please don't talk too loudly on the train, blah blah blah, just so that people are aware. Because a lot of people, like, I don't want to excuse them, because a lot of people are dickheads, but also like a lot of people just don't fucking know. The woman who meditated should be a scramble. That was bad. Kick her out. That was kind of stupid. Maybe like there's no excuse for that one. A said, I think the tourists just need to educate themselves more and actually realize Japan is a country of real people. Yes and no. Like, that would be preferable, right? But it's not gonna happen. Like, and a lot of people are like country hopping. Like, they're going, like, they're taking a trip of Asia. They're not gonna they're not gonna search and remember all these rules for different countries. So just like maybe have something on the plane or like the airport or something like that, just like to help people a little bit. And like people are stupid. Like the majority of the populace are stupid. So you just have to keep that in mind. Like any country. I want those volunteer programs for tour vouchers or free meals or something. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Leo said, do you think nuisance streamers have contributed a lot to a more negative image of foreigners? Absolutely. Like, I think fucking Johnny Somali, it plays such a big part in all this because of him. Like, because back in the day it was Logan Paul, right? And I think people started to forget about fucking Logan Paul, and then Johnny Somali happened, and he acted so badly. And the thing is like, he's not an accurate representation of foreigners or even tourists. He's just a guy who was being obnoxious on purpose. So, and there are people like that. There are Japanese people like that in Japan. Japan has a lot of nuisance streamers. Japan had this problem where people, like Japanese, not just streamers, but like not even influencers, but people posing an SNS would go into sushi, like kaiten sushi, and they would lick the sushi and put it back, or like lick the soy sauce and shit like that, and do like ridiculous stuff just to make videos. So it's not a foreign problem, no tourism problem. That specific thing is that people are dumb, and like what they need to do is just really punish those people really badly. And right now, that is happening because Johnny Somali is gonna go to jail probably for a long time in Korea. Here's the thing. Japan should have punished him the way that Korea punished him. And then maybe this would have been over a lot quicker. Everywhere has unspoken cultural rules. People just go, wow, thing, Japan kind of situation. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Japan doesn't actually have that many rules. Like, a lot of it is just common sense. Like, shut the fuck up in the train. Swastika symbol in Japan always shocks unknowing tourists. Yeah, that's stupid. That's one thing. That's one thing is like, that, I don't know, it's just manji. So I don't know what to tell you about that. Shrines always being violated. They're not. I think it doesn't happen that often. I think it probably happens maybe like twice a year. I think that's not like a super big issue, but it is an issue. And that's also, a lot of the time, that's because of tensions between Japan, China, and Korea. Leo said, yeah, seeing him harassing people was awful. Yeah, that whole saga was a fucking nightmare. I'm really glad that he got his fucking shit rocked in Korea, and then once he's sentenced, I feel like it would discourage a lot more people. The most recent annoying guy was the one, there's two now actually. There's the guy that plays his speaker on the train, which is really annoying. And then the other is the guy on a skateboard who like sings songs. And here's the thing, I feel like in America maybe people wouldn't mind so much if you're doing that because it's like a bigger space, but it's a small space, and like a lot of these people are going to work and they don't want to hear your fucking EDM on the train. It's just, I don't know, stuff like that. Tourists are sloppy and seldom clean up after themselves. I don't really think that's such a big an issue in Japan. Japan doesn't have enough trash cans. I feel like that could be helpful. I really don't think there's a problem with tourists and trash in Japan. Like, not a huge problem. I don't think that's one of the issues that people really have. Sangi said, apparently there's a big issue with people remote working illegally on 3-month tourist visas. Japan wants to stop it but can't figure it out. Yeah, I knew someone that did that recently. However, why is this a problem? I understand. This is like the opposite of a problem because they're getting their money from overseas and putting that money into the Japanese economy. Like, I don't understand. Personally, for me, I don't see how that's a problem, but maybe someone else can explain it to me. But like, it just seems like that's money going into the economy, which is what they want. Tourists have very loud voices, and that is annoying. I can see that as something that could be considered annoying, but like, I've lived in Japan for 10 years, and honestly, now and then I'll see annoying loud tourists, but there's a lot of annoying loud Japanese people too. So like, I really like. People always say that like Chinese tourists are very loud and noisy, but I don't personally like, and this is just my view, I don't really see that often. However, as somebody who rides the train almost every day, it would be nice to ride the train at 1 hour of the day and not have a stinky Japanese osan that smells like beer throwing up in the train. Like that is the main annoying. For being in public in Japan, the most annoying thing for me is like people throwing up in the train. I feel like maybe we should also address that. As an American, I was shocked I was allowed to drink in public in Japan. Yeah, I think that, I don't know, because I would say like that drinking is a really big problem in Japan, but it's not because of street drinking. It's because of izakaya usually, and like work meets. It will be front page news if Johnny Somali gets 30 years. I hope he does, honestly. At first, I was like, oh, he's just annoying, like, whatever. But when he started doing the more illegal stuff, I genuinely, he had so many warnings. I'm the only Filipino here. Maybe. I'm not sure. Tourists may need to wear deodorant. Like, I'm a stinky gremlin. I wear it when I go out. I think that's not a problem, honestly. Mostly people are fine. Like, I'm not sure if that's an issue. I don't think so. I don't know. It's just, here's the thing. It's like, I don't know why everyone has this image in their head of like, wow, Japanese people are so clean and polite and special. But we, the Westerners, we're all stinky and big and scary. It's like, I don't think that's a really good mindset to have. And it's also like not really true. I think the common sense is just getting less and less common. Yeah, people are generally stupid, like in general. Sangi said they want those remote workers to pay taxes in Japan. That makes sense, actually. But like if you're staying in Japan for 3 months, you're already paying a lot of consumption tax. The fee for like staying in accommodation is very, very high. Like the initial key money. I think Japan's still making a lot of money from them, honestly. Yeah, like again, I understand them not paying taxes, but like residence tax, they're not paying residence tax and health insurance, but I think the fact that they're already paying accommodation and remote work and like the fucking consumption tax has gone up twice, I honestly probably think it's enough. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think they shouldn't be doing it. I mean, it's illegal, but at the same time, it's like, I think that it's not like a drain on the economy. That's why they made the digital nomad visa, but like it's a lot of paperwork and only 6 months. Yeah, I would just do that shit legally. A 6-month visa is diabolical. That should not be a thing. Like, no way. Because I remember the entertainment visa was also 6 months. I'm not sure if it still is, but like fucking hell. Filling out all the forms and going to immigration office is such a long process. I'm not doing that just for 6 months. I love Japanese deodorant. It's like pot rubbing alcohol and kills the germs. Damn! I get my deodorant imported or from Amazon, so I'm still using the foreigner one. Remote work is absolutely paid taxes, just not the way you think. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's still, particularly if you are staying in Japan for 3 months, you have to pay so much shit for like accommodation and like just the stuff in general. So I think I would say that Japan's making a net positive and not a negative from these people. I'm not like condoning what they're doing, but Manako Chunibyo working holiday supremacy laughter. Yeah, I wish that I had got the working holiday visa when I first moved to Japan, but it wasn't a thing back in the day. Darby said, is Orientalism. Edward said, would be spinning in his grave if he hears how people glorify the other. No, it's really annoying. Like, I don't understand. Like, 'cause people is like, oh, well, like, oh, Japanese people just don't sweat. And I'm like, I think that, like, they sweat less, but they definitely do sweat because I took the train today and Jesus Christ. Because it's, like, so hot, fucking hell, it was the train was disgusting. And also it smelled like sweaty beer. Is there a tax on visas? Sorry, I have no clue how they work. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You have to pay, like 4,000 yen to when you pick up your visa, but there's no like tax or anything. It's just like when you get a visa, then you have to pay residence tax, and then you also have to pay for health insurance and pension. But the first year you're in Japan, I think you don't have to pay for residence tax. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember because I've been here like a billion years, but I seem to recall that's how it works. Firewalk with me said, I work remotely as well, but the current digital nomad visa is really not useful. I'd rather spend my vacation time in Japan. Yeah, I see why they did it. I just feel like it could have been executed in a much better way. Like, or just give them a fucking year visa. And like, people don't want foreigners in Japan, but like, right now, if you go to any convenience store, there's a probably 50% chance the person serving you is going to be not Japanese because no one wants to do those jobs. So, I don't know. If you got rid of all the foreign workers tomorrow, then there's not going to be any staff for the convenience. Which, the fucking Japan, it survives on convenience stores. Yeah, the Osani smell of beer. And that's every train. I swear to fucking, it doesn't matter what time you take the train. And there's always fucking, why do they throw up in the train? Like, come on now. Of East Asians, we sweat the most. Oh, I didn't know that actually. We are the most deviated from the common ancestor that had the less stinky gene. Oh my god. Yeah, like the Japanese people, I know. Some of them sweat. Some don't sweat as much, but like, yeah, I think it's just sad that like Westerners have this image in their head, particularly like I know a lot of Western girls and they're like, I'm too big, I'm tall, and my feet are big and my shoulders are wide and I'm stinky and gross, and they're like a fucking beautiful goddess, and it's like, what made you feel like this, my queen? Who hurt you? So yeah, there is definitely a level of Orientalism about it, and I just don't think it's helpful. Darby said, every time we live in places that Japanese people leave, we promote their culture for them. We have kids and pay taxes. Yeah, I mean, there's not that many residents, I feel like, and most people, like you have to pay taxes. Like, it's like, not like you can't. So, the thing is, like, there was this myth that went around, like, 10 years ago, and Japanese people thought that foreigners didn't pay residence tax or anything like that. And I think that that's still a commonly held misconception that foreigners don't pay any taxes. Which is funny because I think this is also a misconception that people have in England too, possibly America. A lot of British people are like, oh, they just give houses to immigrants and they don't have to work, and blah, blah, blah. And like, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. For real, they're beautiful. Hell yeah! A said, I'll take one for the team and work at a combini for the rest of my days. I could not work at a combini. I would fuck so much shit up. I can't do math, and I don't know, shit looks hard. Like, the people that work in combinis have my utmost respect. There's a combini simulation game I used to stream. Maybe I'll stream it again. It's called Miyajiro, and that shit gave me stress. The bar is so low for Japanese men. No, for real though. Oh, why are they drunk at like 7 p.m. on like 2 beers? Aki said, I don't mind my height anymore. Honestly, like, most of my friends in Japan are all like very tall goddesses, and I'm just like a fucking hobbit jumping along legs. I do like 3 steps for their 1. It's so embarrassing. So yeah, you should be proud of your height, particularly in Japan. If you want to do modeling, it's nice to be tall. So yeah. A said, I work at a gas station at the moment, and it already drives me insane. I'm building a tolerance. Yeah, I used to work at a department store and a cafe, and I just really never want to do any more math again in my whole life. If I could go my entire life without doing any math, I would be happy. Like, literally, my new job, I'm like, just to be sure, there's no math, right? The group needs a Tolkien hobbit. Yeah, that's me. Oh, it sucks though. It sucks. My height, but I'm used to being short now. But like, yeah, that's why. I don't know. It makes me sad when people have this image that like, wow, Japanese people are like this and that and blah blah blah. And it's like, people are just people. There's different kinds of people everywhere. And another weird thing is like, a lot of people mail me about J fashion, and they're like, oh, I'm worried because like Japanese women are also thin and blah blah blah. It's like, as someone who spends a lot of time in onsen, and I've seen a lot of Japanese people naked, like a lot of Japanese people naked. Oh, arigatou. So yeah, like we all have the same wobbly bits. Actually, it's the same. They have love handles and like little pooches as well. And we're all the same. It's all good. It was said, what's gonna happen in Iran? What's her prediction? Oh my god, I said we weren't gonna talk about World War III, but here we are. Honestly, I just don't fucking know. I don't know. It's, before I would have some kind of idea of what direction the world's going in, or like each country, it's impossible to know the loyalty of every fucking country. I think unfortunately the West is being, I don't know, Israel has some kind of hold on the West, so like, I don't know. Iran did say that they were gonna do a surprise or something that the West won't forget, so like, that's a bit unnerving. Ideally, I would like them to just not do anything, but at the same time, it's hard because like, I don't root for anyone, and it's not like I'm not like pro-war or anything, but like, Israel should probably feel what it's like to be bombed, and then maybe it will make them less want to bomb other countries, but we all know that's not gonna happen. Like, as much as it's like, that's what we hope, it's not gonna happen. People are cool all over. Crispy, you're so right. My dad said to me, wherever you go, like whatever country, people are genuinely nice. Like, he spent a lot of time in Afghanistan, and he was like, the people there are incredible. Like, I think I want to believe that in general people are good. A lot of people are stupid, but it doesn't mean they're not good. There goes monetization. Yeah, it's gone. It's long gone when we kept asking my for feed pics. Oki said, their stories are pushed to be slim over there, and anime girls being 6 doesn't help the perception. It's weird because Japanese girls want to be super super thin, but they also want to have giant tits, and it's like, usually it's one or the other. So like, I just feel like, oh, someone subscribed. Oh, arigato. In general, we should just love our bodies. Like, what you have, maybe you want to look like someone else and they want to look like you. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. And something really important is that when we look at a lot of Japanese influencers, editing in Japan is on a whole nother level. Like, Jesus Christ, like, they make themselves taller. I know a lot of my Japanese friends give themselves like Western noses and big tits, and it's like, everything on the internet is a lie. A said, ideally we all hold hands and the world goes, yay, we are friends. No, it's, yeah. Honestly, I think, like, the thing with Russia, Ukraine, I think none of this really has an outcome. It's just gonna drag on and on and on, and civilians are gonna get hurt. That's the only thing that's gonna happen until someone calls it quits and there's some kind of settlement or agreement. It's just a lot of people are gonna die, as fucking usual. Mood though, but yes, one or the other. Rolling Rock said, culturally, when Iranians get revenge, they think long and hard about it and try to make it a big symbolic spectacle. It can take months. Good damn. Yeah, it's hard to remain positive about the news, because like, it's every time I open the news, it's just like so much going on, and it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. It's like I'm trying to keep up with like 12 wars, and like a civil wars is going on. There's like culture wars, race wars. I just fucking, Jesus Christ. And I can't not know what's happening because it's important to know, but at the same time, I really fucking wish we were not living through history right now. Sandy said, I've seen a lot of Japanese people naked. Katie memorable quote. It's true though. I go to onsen a lot. Like a lot. So I've seen, and the funny thing is, it's mostly old people. Do you know how many old lady titties I've seen? A lot. You know how many old muffs I've seen? Quite a lot. And they've seen mine too. So yeah. But it's all good. Everyone's cute. And like when you're around people naked a lot, you kind of forget about it, and then you kind of like lose any, like, I'm not ashamed of my body at all because I've been in a room full of lots of naked people and we're all different shapes, but it's all cool. Alisa said, you get made fun in school for having big boobs though, or developing faster than others. Same in England. I got teased in England for having big boobs all the time, so like, I don't know, it's just like for women, you can't be too flat, you can't be too booby, you can't be too feminine, you can't be too I nearly said Mexican. You can't be too masculine, that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, basically if you're a woman you can't win, so just like give up thinking about other people's expectations. Mater is like wizardry, for real. When you see shit on Instagram, just don't take it too seriously. Darby said, I want to get there someday. I don't know if you mean having big boobs, being in Iran, bombing the West. The ability to be body neutral to myself. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It is hard. It takes I would suggest going to onsen a lot. That really helped me. Actually, being naked with a bunch of old Japanese people did wonders for my self-esteem. It's hard as well because, like, if you're a woman, your body's constantly being sexualized. But I think it's important to think of yourself, like, your body isn't there for sexual gratification. Your body is there to carry around your organs and get you from A to B. And, like, that's the main thing. I don't owe anyone to be cute. Mankind is so cruel to one another, unfortunately. Yeah, it's very sad because history just keeps repeating itself. And it seems like it's never going to end. RE the news. I think that we just have to watch and stay vigilant for those who try to rewrite history in real time. It's all we can do to each other to speak out. I think, yeah, the important thing is like we keep speaking out on social media and we do protests, and yeah, we boycott companies that support Israel and stuff like that. It's sad because we don't have a lot of control. Like, people are like, oh, well, you should go out and vote. And it's like, oh, but there's no, like, particularly if you're American, like, both parties support Israel. So, like, who the fuck are you supposed to vote for? It's like a two-party system. And in Japan, it's a one-party system. So it's not like you can really vote unless it's your local elections, which are very important. So, like, it feels a little bit hopeless right now, but I think we should try to stay positive. Like, there's a lot of people who are very empathetic. A lot of people don't want to see people die. And we just need to hold on and stick together. Meg said, I'm back in the converse nakedness. It was about people who are a little bit come to Japan and it makes you very self-conscious about your body, but like actually, like, I've been to Japanese onsen tons of times and like we all have the same wobbly bits. It's fine. It's fine. And going to onsen is great for your body image. It's embarrassing at first being naked in front of a bunch of people, but actually if you do it enough times, it's pretty cozy. Actually, I've fallen asleep multiple times, like on a table naked in front of Japanese people. Maybe that's why they want tourists to leave. A said, last time I went to onsen, I was too weak to open the door, and this little girl opened it flawlessly in front of me. Oh my gosh, shit like that happened to me too. It's so embarrassing. Jack said, except me. What do you mean, except me? Liz said, bro, sometimes I look at my photos, I'm like, damn, I'm hot, what the fuck? It's a weird revelation. Yeah, like, I think generally everyone's pretty cute. There are days where I feel cute, days I don't feel cute. I feel kind of gross right now, which is probably why I'm using my VTuber. I need to fix my roots and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. We don't owe anyone to be cute all the time, you know? Leo said, yeah, your body's function is to keep you alive, not to be the prettiest. No, for real though. Like, my body's doing pretty good at... It's just like a meat sack, really. It gets me to work, gets me home, pets my cat, lets me play video games, so I'm very happy, honestly. And then, like, it's been hard because, like, particularly, like, dating, right? You'll date someone, and then they'll be, like, super into you, and then after a while, they'll be less into you, and you're like, wow, it's because, like, I'm not cute enough. If I was cuter, blah, 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 then this wouldn't have happened, or that wouldn't have happened, or blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it was actually nothing about you at all, and it was all about them. So I think I just try to not put too much blame on myself. I try to keep my body healthy, and I try to wear the clothes that I want and keep myself clean and, you know, make sure I'm presentable. But in terms of fashion and how I look, I do everything for myself. Would you do Nyotaimori? What's that? I'm gonna Google that. It better not be porn. It better not be porn. I can't even write Nyotaimori. Oh, this shit. This is not a thing. I knew this would be some hentai shit. This is like when you eat sushi off of someone's body. This is really not a thing in Japan. This is like something someone did once, and people... The West latch onto this kind of shit, I swear to God. Anytime Japan does like a weird thing, they're like, in Japan, you can eat sushi off of someone's body. It's like, it is not practiced often, and also that shit is gross. Particularly in the summer, no one wants to eat sushi off someone else's body. That shit is gross. Augie said, I've been looking at a photo I took a few days ago a lot. I feel really cute lately. You are very cute. I've seen pictures of you and I've heard your voice, and you're very, very cute. Also, like, cameras can be deceptive, like the iPhone. Sometimes I'll take a picture and, like, I swear to God, it, like, warps my fucking face. I think it's, like, the aspect ratio. Yeah, sometimes it just makes me, like, fucking crazy. I don't know. Everyone is cute if they have a good heart, I think. Yeah, I really agree. It's great to have that high feeling of being comfortable with oneself. Yeah, I think ever since I turned 30, I've been a lot more comfortable in my own skin. And maybe it's just you care a little bit less. Glitch said, have you ever seen my YouTube bio? I have a humanoid flesh bag. I love it. That's so true. Chris Bree said, you're basically a supermodel. Yeah, look at these big boobas. I think, like, I would say I'm attractive, but, like, again, I've been called ugly hundreds of millions of times, so, like, I think it really doesn't matter, like, what, it doesn't matter, you can be the cutest person in the whole world, and people will still say you're ugly, so, like, it really doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're happy with yourself. Or here's me said, I'm pretty sure some people are especially into eating that stuff in summer. Disgusting. I actually did have sashimi and rice for dinner though. I did not eat it off of someone's body. It's just because the sashimi was half price. That's the only time I eat it. What color is your aura, you think? I think my aura would be light blue or white. I think I have a little bit of a healing aura. I would like to think so. A said, I used to struggle a lot with gender and appearance as I'm very feminine, but I've always preferred being, well, a boy. I kind of recently got to a point where I'm like, I'm just me and that's okay. I love that, honestly. It's also like we have to think that like the things that we associate with being feminine, like back in the day, pink was a boy's color. So the concept of being feminine or masculine is really just some shit that humans made up anyways. So like there are times when I feel more masculine and more feminine, and yeah, I just tend to not think about gender that much. There were times when I really wanted to be a boy as well, but like because I'm small and my voice is quite high, I'm like, okay, that's probably not gonna work. But particularly when I was a kid, I really wanted to be a boy. I think that gender is pretty fluid. Same with sexuality, like it goes up and down. Like for me personally, like sometimes I'll be really attracted to men, and other times I'll be attracted to women. Other times I'm not attracted to anyone at all for like a long period of time. I think it's true that like things can just be fluid sometimes. Back in the day, men wore skirts. Back in the day, in the 80s, men wore those slutty little crop tops. I want to go back to that time. Men used to wear a skirt. We used to be a country. I mean, if you go to Scotland, you can see a man in a skirt. Skirts are comfy. Meg said, I'm excited to be 30. I didn't think I'd make it to 25. Oh my god, same. Same, bestie. I'm just honestly just happy to be alive. I didn't think I'd make it as far, so now it's like, huh. But yeah, things do get much easier after you turn 30, so please look forward to it. Men did wear heels, and in France they wore big wigs and powdered faces and lipstick and shit. Yeah, gender and sexuality is fluid, I think. It is a very made-up concept. Wait, how tall are you in freedom units? Inches. I'm 6... No, wait, 5'3"? Yeah, 5'3" inches. Short privilege. I used to hate being short, actually, but it is what it is. Skirts are so comfy, I want to burn on my pants. I only own like sweatpants. That's the only pants that I wear. I can't. Jeans make me itchy. Trousers make me itchy. I don't know. Like, it's all very itchy. Woo! But anyways, yeah. We had a pretty fun stream. I do have something that I would like to print. I'm probably going to go in a minute and take a shower and put my print on because I can't 3D print and stream because the noise is like nothing you've ever heard. It sounds like a fucking airplane. I'm taller than you, Revelation. I'm very short. Capsule mouse. Oh my god, I'm getting Billy. Yeah, I'm pretty small. That's why I always take my pictures from a certain angle. I'm telling you that like the internet is a lie. No, I meant pants from the 80s. The tiny shorts men wore. Oh my god, them and a crop top. Hell yeah. We need to go back to hypersexualizing men. I swear to God. Where's my feet? Oh, what are you gonna print? I'm gonna make a photo card holder for Yumechi, and maybe Arisa if she wants one. Yeah, I'm gonna see. It's kind of an elaborate design, and there are like not like engineering aspects, but there are things that could go wrong. So, it may take a couple of attempts, but I'm really excited about that. Darby, thank you. Arigato. You're the best. And you made me want to eat Mexican food and guacamole so bad. 3D print ASMR. It is the least ASMR thing you'll ever fucking hear. It's like, it sounds like an airplane taking off. Like, I googled to see that it was okay, and it seems like it's fine, but like, Jesus Christ. It makes all these horrific noises. My cats just watch it. They're like terrified. I'll post pictures of what I print later in the Discord if anyone wants to see it. Yeah. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon. We'll do some web fishing, and yeah. Have a good evening. Oyashimi. Good night, everyone. Oyasumi.